Today, I will be focusing on different professional development that support various methods to enhance teachers' skills, knowledge, and build their career. Let us start with lesson study. Lesson study is a collaborative professional development method that is widely used in the Japanese culture to support elementary teachers for many years. In the US, it is mainly implemented in middle schools to support teachers in areas like math and language. This method provides opportunities for teachers from the same schools or from schools within the same district to meet as a team and participate in lesson planning and implementation to support students and refine their instructional methods. As a team, teachers plan, teach, observe, and analyze research lessons, focusing on improving teaching through cycles of planning, observing, and reflecting. These these plans allow teachers to design lessons that address students' learning objectives, examine challenges students are facing, and take notes strategically. The teachers examine what works well and what does not work. Teachers try to understand people's actions, thinking, and strategies they are using to solve problems. Teachers discuss lessons, gather information, and use findings to adjust other lessons, focusing on content and pedagogies and strategies. As one teacher teaches, the other teachers focus on students' misconceptions, methods of supporting and not autonomy, and practice instead of focusing on teachers' performance. These PDs promote a culture of collaboration and reduce teachers' isolation. They revise methods of learning, of lesson planning, which prepare teachers to deal with anticipated student responses, focusing on student problem solving strategies and tasks. They will enhance teachers' knowledge and skills, enabling them to support the diverse classroom. These lessons enable teachers to understand how students process information, reflect on processes to improve pedagogies and personal growth, and encourage teachers to promote student engagement and examine patterns. Decades, school districts in the US have supported the need for teachers to design and implement action research. This practice will enable teachers to get a better understanding of the methods and practices they are using, the context of their work, and how to support other teachers and encourage equity and fairness in classrooms and schools. Teachers can conduct action research in teams at grade levels or based on content areas. Coaches, leaders, and teachers can coordinate this study. They can use different methods to gather data and address practical problems in classrooms, including journaling, personal inquiry, conferencing, and presentations. Teachers, coaches, and principals can plan collaboratively, examine the data, which will identify challenges. Collect and identify data which will identify the challenges teachers are facing in classrooms. They can also use surveys to understand the extent and nature of problems facing students. They can analyze data as a team, which will provide a detailed insight into the challenges students and teachers are facing in classrooms and schools. Appropriate data collecting methods and questioning will allow teachers to implement research-based strategies to combat the problem. Teachers can ask clarifying questions and provide sensitive feedback without directly answering the research questions. Action research can impact teachers' assessment practice, instructional strategies, teaching methods, impact curriculum implementation. As teachers and students work closely together, they can encourage meaningful collaboration among the teachers, strengthening teachers' relationship, reducing teachers' isolation, and encouraging team building in dealing with issues. When teachers participate in action research, they are more likely to value collaboration, boost teachers' ability to analyze situations, examine and understand the impact of their teaching methods, and become more concerned about how they are impacting students in classroom, boosting their level of expectation. This practice will encourage teachers to consider the voice of students and value their feelings and perceptions. Action research encourages teachers to closely examine how students are performing, their misconceptions, results, and methods to boost and improve students' participation and outcome in classrooms. Guided instruction is an inquiry-based approach to teaching in math that was developed at the Wisconsin Center for Education Research. This extensive research approach enables teachers to get a deep understanding of the developmental stages of how students learn math. Teachers use this knowledge-based approach to plan math lessons that are aligned with how students view concepts and their level of understanding, enabling them to develop skills in mathematics reasoning, get a thorough understanding of the concepts, and apply that knowledge effectively in math. This refined approach enables teachers to actively participate in research-based methods to equip them with skills that promote student independence. It supports students' problem-solving abilities, enabling young students to become independent thinkers and problem solvers with the capacity to approach worded problems from different angles and solve them without teachers' guidance and direct intervention, enabling students to actively construct their own knowledge. Teachers collaborate and identify approaches to learning, enabling young students to act out problems, which can be more impactful. It provides teachers with knowledge to make more informed decisions about what children know and understand. CGI workshop and support help teachers with content and students' level of thinking to make instructional decisions. It is crucial for young students to participate in solving problems, enabling them to master the concepts. CGI enables teachers to improve student motivation, boost their mathematical thinking, spend more time solving worded problems, and it enables teachers and students to use student thinking as a framework to impact instruction. Instructional coaching has proven to have a profound impact on teaching methods and student outcome. It is a job-embedded professional learning that supports teachers with practice and content. Coaches must work closely with teachers, serving as partners, guides, and supporters in building strong relationships as they experiment, reflect, and improve instructional practice to support students and the goals of the school. Instructional coaching can have a direct impact on student achievement and refine teachers' knowledge and skills to positively influence the content pedagogies and student learning. These professional learning must be consistent and aligned with classroom context. Coaches and teachers must work collaboratively to improve instructional practice that impacts student practice. Teachers who trust coaches, more open to feedback, and have less experience teaching benefit more from coaching. These coaches must have a good command of teaching skills and be competent in building trusting relationships with teachers. They must serve as guide, building stronger foundation in teaching and learning. Coaches and teachers must involve collaborative planning, discussing, reflecting, and providing effective feedback. Coaching that focuses on specific content areas in reading and math can have a profound effect on teaching and learning rather than focusing on generalized concepts and teaching practices. These coaching activities can be more effective when they are individualized, profound, nurtured, contextualized, specific, and engaging, causing positive influence on teachers' competencies and student outcome. To effectively support teachers, coaches and teachers must plan collaboratively and make decisions as a team. Coaches must be familiar with research methods and best practice associated with instructional methods, enabling teachers to support students. They must have a clear sense of purpose that aligns their practice with a common vision, enabling teachers to have high expectation and value their relationship as part of a successful learning culture. I will implement an action research to improve educational practice, empower teachers, and create a culture of continuous improvement. It enables educators to systemically investigate their own methods, address specific challenges, and develop solutions that are aligned with evidence-based practice. Action research empowers teachers to take control of PDs, focusing on solutions tailored to specific contents and needs. It is a means of promoting reflexive practice and continuous improvement. Teachers and coaches will observe and identify specific challenges, problems, and ask specific questions. They gather relevant information relating to the struggles and challenges in classroom, then examine the information and describe it. As a team, they will explore and outline the challenges and interpret and explain why and how they are impacting students and instructional methods. Teachers will work collaboratively to outline a course of action based on the analysis and interpretation of data. They will implement a plan while working closely with students in groups. As students work collaboratively, teachers and coaches will foster a supportive environment that encourages experimentation and risk taking.